first thing before I start off with this video is rest in peace to the brother Kevin Samuels. You understand what I'm saying? He has brought a movement to the world that sparked conversations and caused people to do a little introspection that they otherwise would not. But one thing the movement and the death of Kevin Samuels has really illustrated and emphasized is that black women suffer from an extreme case of low self-esteem and insecurities. You understand what I'm saying? You see, when a person suffers from insecurity and low self-esteem, they can't go in the mirror and affirm themselves. They can't go in the mirror and look and see what they need to see and go outside and feel confident about themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Their feeling of security and confidence comes from other individuals. It's an external approval that they need to feel good about themselves. And so anytime somebody says something negative about them, it fucks up their day, and they go out of their way to prove that that person's opinion about them is not real. But in reality, it just shows that that person's opinion of them mattered the most. You see, a person with low self-esteem can get 100 positive comments, and they don't pay attention to none of them. But they get one negative comment, and they go in on that negative comment. They give that negative comment about themselves the most energy. I've seen it many times before. I've watched many lives on Instagram. I've watched many lives on TikTok. And I've seen these women on TikTok getting all these thirsty comments. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, man, look how beautiful you are. And they ignore them all. But once a person come up with one comment about how ugly they are, how messed up their hair is, they stop the show and they go in on that one comment. And that's what a lot of black women suffer from. You see, if you are so down about yourself that if the individual opinion of one man can make you happy or wish death on that one man, that's very dark. That's a dark spirit that's living within you. You understand? You cannot come back from death, and to be so invested in this man's opinion about you that you be happy that he's dead, that shows that you have a dark spirit within you, and that you suffer from an extreme case of low self-esteem. You ever heard the motto, if you don't like what's on the TV, change the damn channel? You see, for many black women, that don't apply to them. When they hear a message that they don't like, especially when it comes to them, they won't change the channel, but they will try to call into that show and prove that person wrong. If I heard anybody talk bad about me or the group of people that I believe in, or the group of people that I belong to, I'm not even going to waste my energy listening to that shit. I unsubscribe and change the damn channel. But not the person with low self-esteem. They always on the prowl to prove themselves. Now let's go into the message of Kevin Samuels that affected these women so much. What was the message of Kevin Samuels? Basically, if you are a nickel, do not be out here expecting a dime. If you are a beast black woman, do not be entitled to a high value man. And the same thing with a man. He spoke the same message to the man. If you're a broke bum ass nigga, don't expect a high value woman. What was offensive about that shit? I'll tell you what it was. See, when women can look in the mirror for a whole hour and get dressed and made up, they can look at the flaws. But these flaws can be easily covered up with makeup. They can look at their hair and see patches of bald spot. But see, there's nothing wrong with offensive about that mirror shining back on the bald spot because they could put on a goddamn wig. There's nothing wrong with that mirror showing them that they have acne and blotches all over their face because they could put makeup and cover that shit up. There's nothing offensive about that mirror that's showing how big their stomach are with that beer belly because they could wrap it up and fold it up. But what becomes offensive when the reflection shines back on you is when you can't change that or cover it up. And you don't want to change it. That's what was offensive about the Kevin Samuels message. You understand me? See, you can't cover up that nasty ass attitude you had. You can't cover up the flaws of being a single mom because you keep picking the wrong motherfucker over and over again. And when the mirror of life or another person shines the mirror of life on your ass. And you can't change that or cover that reflection up. And you don't want to. You become offensive at the messenger. Even though that message is not really offensive. It's real. And they'll try to reflect. Oh, I just don't like the way he said it. Well, think back to this, goddammit. When I was younger, my mama talked to me in a very disrespectful manner. Especially when I did something wrong. The women in my family, when I did something stupid, I got talked down to like I was a motherfucking fool. A lot of y'all black ass mamas spoke the most disrespectful to y'all going up to anybody on this earth would do. So don't talk about how the message came out. Because we have been, all of it, I can guarantee you, majority of black people has been disrespected most by their motherfucking mama. In public, we have been embarrassed. So no. The hatred for Kevin Samuels came from the fact that he shined a light on the fuckery and the fuck shit you guys was on. But because you can't put a wig on that fuck shit that you did, you can't, you don't want to change the attitude and your mistakes. You just deflect and hate the messenger. But again, the Kevin Samuels movement really illustrates the symptoms and the low self-esteem and insecurities that black women in America suffer from. And we always go on this day, well, that's not all black women. Of course it's not all black women. See, just like there's different genres of hip-hop, there are different genres of black women. You have the bougie black women. You have the Southern Belles. And then you have the low-ball, ratchet, hood rat black women. And these are the ones we're talking about. See, a hit dog is going to yell. So if what Kevin Samuels was saying does not apply to you, why was it so offensive to your ass? Because deep inside you shared that same succubus, hood rat, ratchet ass spirit. But anyway, man, I want to say this, man. Rest in peace to you, Kevin Samuels, man. Fuck all the haters. And as we say, man, we're not talking about all black women. We love you, black women. That's the only woman I really date intimately. Because it's the culture thing that I can relate to. But at the end of the day, everyone has flaws. And everyone has to grow. And if you're still living your life at a 40-year-old the same way you lived when you was 18, always ready to turn the fuck up, then you're not growing. And unlike the fucking black ass church that likes to lift up fuckery and preach this whole message of forgiveness, that does not help the community of black people out. You understand what I'm saying? But again, we love black women. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. But as a group, let's try to build ourselves up internally. You understand what I'm saying? Then we won't worry about what anybody else's opinion is. It's a sad shape when we would wish death on another black man because his opinion of us is different from our own. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I articulated that well. Anyway, y'all have y'all good day, man. And yeah, I'm out.